Now at 9, the rain is finally here, and by the weekend, up to 8 inches could fall on the Eaton burn scar, 6 on the Palisades. The Weather Service warning we could see life-threatening mud and debris flows. And high wind warnings are up in parts of Southern California. Some people could see 80-mile-an-hour gusts. Danny Roberti here tonight with all the information you need to know.
Hi, Pat. Good evening, everyone. And we're just hours away from the heaviest rain knocking on our door. Because of that, we are looking at flash flood concerns going into your Christmas Eve. The latest timing on the rain and when it hits your neighborhood, that's next.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Pat Harvey. We have live team coverage for you tonight on evacuations, road closures, and families across Southern California wondering if they should change their holiday travel plans. Well, first, we'll send it over to next weather meteorologist Danny Roberti. And Danny, you have an important change to the forecast made just minutes ago.
Yes, exactly, Pat. The latest on our timing with that. And things are always changing in the atmosphere. The heaviest rain actually got pushed back just a little bit. I'm looking at this as good news because it's not happening when a lot of us are asleep overnight. So if we're looking at concerns with flash flooding, mudslides, debris flows, it's going to happen when a lot of us are waking up tomorrow morning. And hopefully we do not see that, but it's going to be during the daylight hours. Heavy rain will move through overnight. This is a look at 7:30 in the morning, and you can see the focus for the rain at this point. It's going to be downtown Los Angeles, moving through LA County. Let's talk about the timing of this rain right now. Not a whole lot going on. The storm's getting closer to us. Some light rain showers through Ventura County. Flood watches are now in effect. That means major roadway flooding going to be a concern tomorrow for holiday travel, debris flows near our recent burn areas. Here comes the rain. 11 o'clock, we've got some rain through Ventura County, but again, the bulk of that, it's not going to get here that heaviest piece. Look, 4 o'clock Ventura County, and then once we get to 7 o'clock LA County. Coming up, we're timing all of this out for you, and we're talking about the concerns for flash flooding, what areas we're most concerned about. We want to make sure you and your family are prepared. That's all coming up in your next weather, Pat.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes, Danny. Now, people in Sierra Madre are taking the storm warnings very seriously tonight. They have seen firsthand the damage that heavy rain can cause, and Nicole Comstock is live in Sierra Madre tonight. Nicole?
Yeah, and most people here in Sierra Madre who are under those evacuation warnings say they plan on keeping a close eye on this storm, but they're still having people over for the holidays. Take a look at this video we shot just about an hour and a half ago. Well, that was the first patch of rain we had falling out here in Sierra Madre Canyon this evening, and it's going to start up again out here soon. 4 to 8 inches of rain possible across our foothill communities. That's over Christmas Eve and day. But overnight, that rain will be pointed right at the San Gabriel Mountains here, where the Eaton fire burned back in January, not only destroying thousands of homes and leading to deaths in Altadena, but now changing the floodplains that run behind people's properties. Take a look at this video from back in February. That's mud flow coming down Woodland Drive in Sierra Madre, close to Mary's Market. Mud has damaged homes on that street twice since the fire, and it could happen there again. So many people there prepare with sandbags and mud barriers. Others farther away will just be peeking out the window throughout the next couple of evenings. We spoke with a family leaving for dinner tonight. They were balancing a little SoCal storm humor with serious concern, actually. Take a listen.
What are your thoughts on it right before Christmas?
Well, we just built the Ark, and it's right back there.
Perfect.
We've got our 2 dogs are loading on right now. Our 4 cats are loading on. We asked all the neighbors to bring in the animals, but 2 by 2. You know, in all seriousness, you've got to worry about what the what if there is a mudslide in the area. That's going to be catastrophic for anybody.
And we've had wind on and off tonight out here as well. For Sierra Madre, parking restrictions are in place on certain streets to clear a path for emergency vehicles should someone have to rush out during the middle of this storm to help save some people. LA County Public Works crews tell me that they've already cleared all of the major basins, debris basins that is, above the Eaton fire burn scar. So neighbors who've actually walked up there today to take a look at things for themselves say they have a good feeling about how they'll fare during this storm. Reporting live in Sierra Madre, Nicole Comstock, KCAL News, or
Thanks.
CBS LA. Forgot we changed it right there.
It's all good, Nicole. We got it. Thank you. Well, that storm is also creating dangerous conditions along our coast. Malibu and other LA County beaches are under a high surf advisory through Saturday morning. Some beaches could see large waves of up to 10 feet with dangerous rip currents. People are urged to stay out of the water. Now, 4 to 6 inches of rain could fall in the Palisades burn scar. Canyon roads in the area are already being closed, and CBS LA's Lori Perez continues our coverage live from Malibu. Lori.
Yeah, Pat, we're right at the base of Topanga Canyon Road where it meets PCH, and any moment now we do expect Caltrans crews to show up here and to close this road. We have seen them in the area. They're going to close it for about 3 miles. That's from here on PCH up to Grandview Road, and it will stay closed until it reopens, TBD. The issue here, as we've seen in the past, is big boulders have come down the hillsides onto the roadway when it storms. After the Palisades fire, there was a massive mudslide, and the concern is debris from the still bare burn scar could come down again if there is a lot of rain. So Caltrans again shutting down Topanga Canyon Road along with the lower part of Tuna Canyon Road down to PCH for the same reasons, and that's a big deal because it's kind of the back way out of Topanga Canyon, and of course all of this area is under an evacuation warning. If there is flooding, if there are mudslides or power goes out or there are evacuations, some locals who live up in the canyon say they are trying not to get too nervous about getting boxed in.
I'm a little worried about, access and stuff. I know I can go to the valley, but yeah, it's just we've been getting used to just being closed kind of at random times. So, a little uneasy, a little anxious. Got some firewood, definitely got all of the food I need for now, and kind of planning to kind of stay home. And I don't know, I'm waiting to see if there's really going to be a big storm or not.
And I think that is going to be right there, the very last car that will make it through. You can see here right on cue, Caltrans crews have showed up and are putting out the road closed signs. Now, as of 8 p.m., Malibu Canyon Road is also closed. So if you are in the Pacific Palisades or Malibu area, you need to remember Topanga Canyon Road, Malibu Canyon Road, Tuna Canyon, those are all closed. So if you want to get through, you're going to have to get through to where you're going without going through the canyons. This guy still putting out these signs and making sure that no one goes up to that area, which, again, is a problem area often when it storms. We are live in Malibu. I'm Lori Perez, CBS LA. Back to you.
All right, we'll be checking back in with you, of course, throughout the evening, Lori. Let's check in now with Desmond Shaw. He's live in SkyCal, keeping an eye out for the rain. Well, Des, what are you seeing right now?
Well, right now, Pat, we've got some clear skies here as I show you downtown Los Angeles with the Hollywood Hills in the background. It's so clear you wouldn't know that LA is about to get walloped by this massive storm. And it's also really clear out here as far as air quality. I can tell you up here in SkyCal, me and my pilot Chris are very happy that the skies are so much clearer. We had a little bit of rain earlier today. I know that wasn't really forecast, and we were actually wondering if we were even going to be able to fly at this point because it was looking like the weather was maybe coming in early. We had a couple of drops of rain and a little bit of wind, and it cleaned up the air, and then that part of the storm just kind of moved out. And so now I know Danny was telling us, we're not really expecting any widespread rain until after midnight. So looking pretty good here on the roadways. Be very curious to see how the roadways fare tomorrow afternoon with the downpours and the Christmas Eve mad dash to get all of the errands done and all the shopping before the Christmas holiday. But so far so good here in downtown LA and beyond. Live at SkyCal overhead, I'm Desmond Shaw. Pat, back to you now in the studio.
All right, thanks so much, Des. Now, LA County and city leaders are urging everyone to stay off the roads if possible tomorrow, and they know it's a big ask because it's Christmas Eve, of course.
Our top priority is keeping all of our community members safe. We recognize that this is an incredibly difficult time to leave your homes. The Christmas holiday is a time for family, celebration, and togetherness. However, the threat posed by this storm is real and imminent.
The LA City Fire Department says it has increased staffing from swift water rescue teams to deploying heavy equipment to be ready to handle mud and debris flows. So, are people changing their plans? Well, we asked CBS LA's Tom Waite to find out. He's live in Santa Clarita. What'd you find out, Tom?
Good evening to you, Pat. Well, I think the consensus is out here that people are pretty excited about the idea of rain. You know, sometimes the rain can turn into flooding and all kinds of other stuff. So, well, hopefully it doesn't turn into that. But take a look. We caught up with some shoppers as they were coming out here off of Bouquet Canyon Road in Santa Clarita. There's a Best Buy and a few other stores here. People getting in some last-minute shopping. Christmas Eve, obviously, tomorrow. So, you know, this is already kind of last minute. And people definitely trying to get those gifts in. And also telling us that they're kind of excited just to be cozy and hang out tomorrow with their families.
I'm really looking forward to it. I love being inside and cozying up in the holidays, and I think it's going to be perfect.
You actually might get weather on an LA Christmas.
I'm excited about it. I'm excited.
You look like you're a little chilly, but you're still very LA, right? Still short sleeves.
I'm freezing.
Sometimes we just can't let go of the 80-degree weather here in Southern California, right? I know a number of times I've worked on Christmas. It's been in the 80s. Not the case tomorrow. Or I should say 2 days from now. We are expecting those showers, of course, and the rain. Pat, let's hope it's a cozy, nice day, and we don't have too many issues.
Yeah, you know what? Because Tom, we have certainly seen you work in the rain, and a lot of it at times. So, all right.
Swallowed by it, yeah. There you go, Pat.
All right, Tom. Thanks for that. Now, the storm could definitely make it tough to travel the next few days, and CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers at the desk. Now, Mike, you've got one of our mobile units monitoring the freeways tonight.
Yeah, hey, Pat, we've got them over in the eastern portion of Ventura County, western side of LA County, as we're trying to monitor the storm as it kind of begins to arrive. But I can tell you things have been dry as we have been watching it on this camera. This is on the 101 freeway. He is just near the Thousand Oaks area, Westlake Village. He's back southbound on the 101 as this storm kind of pushes through. Now, some raindrops earlier, but again, everything is fine right now, at least in the LA County area. I want to jump into our computer here, into our traffic computer. I'll show you this is the 5 freeway over the Grapevine. Things are wet up there. We have seen that. You can see on the left side of your screen in some of the headlights, you see some of the water start to kick up as those cars push through. But I actually want to take you backwards here because I want to show you something that I just saw pop up on one of our other cameras. This is in the Cajon Pass. So you see all those lights up there. That's this big rig that was stalled on the right shoulder of the freeway there on the southbound 15. A car came and rear-ended that big rig. Now there is concern that the car is trapped underneath of that big rig. So the 15 freeway had been a mess all day just because it is the holiday season. It is the busy time before the holiday season. Now adding to what is already a tough drive is now this. When you see the fire ambulance, the fire department there, as well as the ambulance, CHP is on scene as well. And again, they believe right now that there is a car trapped underneath the back end of that big rig. So we're going to continue to monitor that with California Highway Patrol. This call only about 20 or so minutes old, Pat. So they're still kind of working on all of that. We'll keep an eye on it too here from the desk. Unclear if that's weather related. It doesn't appear so. It doesn't look like anything is too wet out there, but still, you have that big rig on the right shoulder that was rear-ended by another car. That car may be underneath of the big rig now.
No, I hope the driver is okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Mike. And you can always find our next weather radar on CBSLA.com, and you can sign up for alerts. Just download the CBS News app.